Welcome back to Let's Laugh About It. Guys, I'm sorry if Jackie's going to be a little bit distracted because she's ordering us Chipotle, but I wanted to talk about the Fortnite, again, can't go an episode without talking about freaking gaming, the Fortnite Lego collab, which gaming, I swear to God, is like one of the best ways to collab and reach a new market. And I feel
boss,
like...
Can I get a side of queso and chips?
Jackie, you can get whatever you want. Yes. So, Fortnite and Lego.
So we're all good.
Yeah. Fortnite and Lego. I don't know. I think that the Lego community does like coincide a little bit with the gaming community, but it's genius that Fortnite and Lego did this collab. But there's a Lego option in Fortnite, which I literally only played Lego Fortnite once, and I really liked it, except I never played the Fortnite like building mode. I always played like the Battle Royale. So it's different for me, but it gives me like Minecraft vibes because you're just like building. But it's so fun to play, and it's just like in my head so genius. I wonder how long it took them to like make the whole game Lego based, but I love it, and I just think that more brands should continue leaning into the gaming space because it's such a big community. And not only that it's like a big community, but it's like such a loyal, and like people get obsessed. Like you guys see how I am. Anything gaming, I'm like, oh, so cool. So I just think brands need to continue to lean into it and find their like space in the gaming space, because it's incredible. Did you know that 5 minutes is 300 seconds?
No, but checks out. It's just the math in my head.
I saw it on an ADHD like TikTok. My FIP is all like ADHD content now for whatever reason.
Ooh, you just called it a FIP?
FIP, yeah.
Is that something people call it, or are you calling it that?
Oh, is that not what people call
Well, I normally hear people call it the FYP page, but FIP makes sense. I've just never. You might have started something.
No, I think people say it. FIP.
Also, Zoe, yellow is your color.
Yeah? Thanks, Jack. Oh, we needed. Oh man.
But...
In my brain, 300 seconds is like, that's ridiculous. That's 5 minutes, because my brain looks at 5 minutes and it's like, wow, that's like I could do a lot in 5 minutes. But then if you told me 300 seconds, I'm like,
well, I'm the opposite. To me, 300 seconds sounds really long.
Wow.
And 5 minutes sounds really quick.
It's so interesting.
Because think, even when somebody's like, just wait 30 seconds, I'm like, oh my God, it's a long time.
Really?
Yeah, like 30 seconds feels like forever. In my head, 30 seconds feels longer than a minute.
Huh.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah. That's crazy how like our brains are so different. Everyone's brain is so different.
Yeah.
Because like if you were told me, if you said you have 5 minutes, I'd be like, okay, I can walk Zally. I can make myself a meal. I can do this. You can do that. And if you told me...
Who's going to tell Zoe that you can't do all of that in 5 minutes?
No, exactly. That's the problem. But if you told me you have 300 seconds, I'd be like, I'll put my shoes on right now and get out the door.
I just had a moment. It makes so much sense that you think 5 minutes, you can do all of this stuff, because Zoe, and it's like a constant nightmare because Brian also takes so long to do everything. You take so long to do everything. No, but I mean that like in the best way. She's a very productive worker. I don't mean like in that, but I just mean like Zoe thinks that she's Superwoman, and she like is, which is probably why she thinks she is. But like for example, the other day, I'm like, I'm going to go on my long walk. Zoe's like, great. Can you wait a minute? I'm going to go with you. I'm like, totally. She's like, I just have to make this LinkedIn post really quick. I also have to look into this gorgeous thing. And then I'm going to make a Twitter post. And then I'm going to make an Instagram post. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. I'm like, okay. We leave 30 minutes later. I'm like, because it's like, Zoe, you can't do all those things in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but that scares me because like I know what's like I need to do. And like, that's why I'm like, oh, we're going to go on an hour-long walk. That's like so intimidating to me because I'm like, I don't know, in an hour, I just am supposed to have all this done.
Yeah. But it's just funny. And I don't mean like she takes long to do everything, like she's very efficient, but I mean like she thinks that she can do.
Yeah.
She thinks that she can complete something that she knows for a fact will take an hour in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't possibly put that in that.
Time is so overwhelming to me.
It is overwhelming.
Time is
And you
scary.
just have, you probably, Zoe has the kind of schedule that at no time, well, I think most people like probably feel this way, but like there's never a time that Zoe has nothing to do on her to-do list.
Mm-hmm. You're the same way though.
Yeah.
And I've made it worse because I'm like, hey, Jackie, do you want to take half of my to-dos and put them on your to-dos?
But it's my job.
And she does it.
So like, oh my God, yeah. Or you'll be like, yeah, let's go do that. I have to go charge the car though for an hour. I'm like,
Or no, what was like surreal to me is like I just asked Storm Daddy, I'm like, I'm pretty good about like not being on my phone. He's like, you're always on your phone.
yeah.
And I'm like, because to me, if I'm on my phone like working or checking like Twitter because of like whatever, it doesn't feel like I'm on my phone.
Yeah, like this one time I had to get like the time it's pretty flexible when I could post reels, but for some reason like there was a reel that I needed to get up that evening because of like some specific reason, it like tied to something. And me and Brian were like at dinner and he was like, can you like not be on your phone while we're at dinner? This is like so rude. And I'm like, okay, I know it's rude, but like I'm working. Like I am working. It's not like I'm just like scrolling on Instagram right now.
Yeah, I'm not like, I never feel like I'm like, if I'm like leisurely on my phone, like watching TikToks and stuff, that's when it feels like I'm on my phone. But if I'm working or doing something really important, it's like I'm not on my phone. I'm tackling something important, so it doesn't feel like it. So we have a client who had and this is, we can say this because he tweeted about it and like, it's public because the founder tweeted about it, but they had $1 million day, which is insane. Actually, I'll just talk about it because
Still said bet.
I'll just talk about it because I'm so proud of them. The client is Peachybbies and they literally sell slime. They have the best content. Like also for my brain, I love watching it. I don't know about you, but like I love watching and listening to the slime. Did I order some? Oh, I tried to order some this last drop. They restock every Friday and I don't know why I wanted to order. I just wanted some. And it is insane what they do because by the time I got to checkout, the ones that I wanted were sold out. So I never ended up.
I can't believe they had $1 million day.
$1 million. They sold $1 million worth of slime.
Yeah, like
over $1 million worth of slime.
I babysat when slime was like, I guess it's still really popular, but I was like in my babysitting phase when slime was like popping off. And I used to like, I would love when the kids I was babysitting were like playing with it, but hair sticks to it and it would always freak me out.
It's a really fun project because we're working on like helping them rebrand their responses and stuff and like be their brand voice more like talking to like how their Instagram talks to their audience. So we're like, it's such a fun project, but they had that $1 million day and with more sales, here goes Allie again. Once a podcast. Oh, with more sales comes more like customer service tickets and stuff. So we jumped in and helped them like answer some of these responses or like respond to some of these customers. So that's what I'm just like dealing with right now. I'm just like making sure. One of the founders wants to like hop in also and help with tickets, but we need to give her like access to stuff. So, but it's kind of urgent. Jackie and I both are in the Let's Laugh About It Instagram, and Jackie's really good at her DMs, like in notifications and stuff, and I'm not. So if you message Let's Laugh About It podcast, like on Instagram, one of us sees it, but not always both of us see it.
Yeah.
So if it's something that you want me specifically to see, you'll have to message my Instagram or my Twitter.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can't keep up with, like, all the things.
Yeah, if it's something relating to the podcast, you send it to the podcast, like, I will respond. But sometimes when it's I could tell it's for Zoe, I'll leave it. But that might mean she might not see it because I might have gotten rid of her notification.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And if it's really important, she'll text me about it. But, like, sometimes if it's just, like, some like positive feedback or stuff, I'd still like to see it, but it's just like, I
was under the impression that if I got rid of a notification on my phone, it would stay on yours.
No,
I've recently
I
learned that that's not
just
true.
learned that because I saw a DM and I was like, oh, I haven't seen these like other ones. And I was like, oh, wait, it's because Jackie is checking them. And you probably thought that I was checking them.
Yeah, I had no idea that you wouldn't get the notification too.
Yeah.
The only reason I've even discovered that is because I've started to use my iPad more, and I'll realize like I'll clear my notifications on my phone, and then I'll expect them to still be on my iPad. So it's a learning curve.
Yeah. We also gave access to all the agency girls to the Inevitably Us Instagram. Also, we're thinking about building out on the agency a podcast like agency part of it, or like a podcast, because Jackie has it down to a mother freaking T. She knows how to do everything, and she can help people with their stuff too. And so we're like building that out. We already have like one client. I think we're getting on a call that next week. So it's in like beta right now. We don't have it public or anything, but that'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So Chipotle. Working for a brand like a company brand side. This is a common theme of like what kind of like swag you should sell, because I'm sure you guys have seen that like some companies will have like t-shirts and they're just like kind of lame, and it's like, what, like unless you're a super fan of that company, like chances of you buying a t-shirt and like wearing a t-shirt that says like the brand name feels like weird. Usually you get t-shirts like that because you got like won it in a giveaway or like at a conference, or I don't know, and it's like a t-shirt, like a sleeping t-shirt. It's not like you want to go out and wear it, right? Yeah. So I think swag, or like, you know, you go to those, everyone's been to a conference where you go and you pick up this like dumb swag that just like sits around and it's just like garbage.
Yeah.
Or like it's like a pen or like a keychain or
I have
stress
so many
ball.
pens from like where I've worked.
Yeah.
And they're never good pens.
All those things. So I think making swag for a company is way harder than you'd think, because you want to like make it practical, but also like make people want to get it. So I saw this was genius what Chipotle did. Everyone's gotten Chipotle before, and they give you napkins or you take napkins, and like somehow you just always have extra Chipotle napkins.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like nice.
They are.
They're nice, and they're not like shitty, so you kind of like, there's chances are you have had like Chipotle napkins laying around your house, right?
Yeah.
They came out with a car visor napkin holder, so you feed like a Kleenex holder kind of, but it's Chipotle branded, and it actually looks like so nice.
It looks so nice.
So nice.
Like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. And it says this napkin holder is made from vegan cactus leather, perfect for storing all those extra napkins you unintentionally took from Chipotle. Therefore your early AM drink spill, your passenger princess, and your viral car mukbang.
I will say there's been like several times where I've had an emergency in the car, where like something spilt or whatever, and the napkins I do happen to have are Chipotle. Because I used to eat Chipotle way more often than I do now. I used to eat Chipotle like once a week.
Yeah. And it was actually like something I didn't think about until I saw this, and I was like, wait, I do always have Chipotle napkins laying around. So I just think Chipotle is like, does such a good job at like leaning into those things that are like almost even like hurting their business.
Yeah.
Or like almost scamming them. So first of all, like staying on that topic, they sold out from these things. So like obviously people liked it, and it's just like it's like a hype piece item. And then it reminded me of when Chipotle came out with the candle. And
yeah, which I don't remember, but you were saying that happened.
Yeah, so Chipotle came out with this like must buy water cup, and it's a theme that you go into Chipotle and you ask for a water cup, but then nobody puts actually water in it. They a lot of times they put, they have the regular drinks, and then they have the lemonade.
Yeah, guilty.
Yeah. So they came out with a candle that's in a water cup, a Chipotle water cup, but it's lemonade scented. And so it's just genius. So it's a water cup, and it says, I don't know how well it did, but it was like all over the internet. This was from December of 2019. Damn, I felt like it was yesterday, but this was a while ago. But it's so genius to like lean into those things that obviously they're losing money from giving people water cups, but then they put a drink in it.
Yeah.
So they're just like leaning into those things that they know that their customers are doing. And instead of getting like mad about it, they make revenue from it.
I was going to say, might as well lean into it because people are going to do it.
Yeah.
Whether you get mad about it or not.
Mm-hmm. Also reminds me of when Lululemon kind of like leaned into the dupes. Do you remember that? So Lululemon had this thing where every once in a while they would like, if you brought in a dupe, they would give you a pair of Lululemons.
Yeah.
And obviously that probably cost them so much money.
So much money.
But it creates like talk around the internet and everything.
I've been watching so much Shark Tank that now I'm always thinking like this. I wonder, because Lululemon charges like $130 minimum for a pair of leggings. I wonder what their cost to manufacture it is landed.
That's
what they say on Shark Tank.
Jackie's been loving
What's that
Shark
cost?
Tank. Landed. Probably not too much. But
huge profit.
Mm-hmm. Lululemon leggings rock.
They're worth the money.
Now I finally have found other actually I haven't found like a legging brand that's like cheap that I actually like though.
I haven't either.
I know a couple different legging brands that I really like outside of Lululemon. It used to be like only Lululemon like were actually good, but now I know a bunch of brands, but they're all like over $80.
Yeah. I will say Aerie, like AE or American Eagle's brand Aerie, I do like their leggings.
And they're like cheaper.
Yeah, but they're still like 50-ish, which like for like the average consumer is pretty expensive for one piece.
Yeah. Cuz when I was like trying to like fashion on a budget, I didn't want to spend like more than $20 on like one piece of clothing.
Yeah.
Which like I don't know, we spend so much money on clothes. So much money. Jackie and that plant.
So much money on clothes though, yeah. Definitely my biggest expense.
Jumping around a little bit. SMS marketing is like another theme that we talk about a lot on the podcast. But Postscript, which is my personal like favorite, and again, this isn't sponsored, but I just saw that they came out with a new feature, and I'm sad because it came out on the same day as my last day at Chomps, and so I didn't get to personally test it. But I'm gonna see if I'm gonna look at my clients and see who's on Postscript to test it. But it's a different way to grow your list. So if you guys know, and if you're a consumer, this gives you like a little bit of an insight on it. Collecting SMS, so your phone numbers for a business, could get a little bit like tricky because you need to give proper compliance messaging, and the messaging for it is like to be super proper for like all states. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit different each state, but all states it's like a paragraph of like messaging that you have to be like, you opt into this and you whatever, this is the compliance, you agree to this.
Yeah.
And it's either that or you have to like double opt in, which means like you have to like agree twice to give them your phone number. It's really annoying. Mm-hmm. But so online, if you usually like put your email address in and then your phone number or whatever. You don't have to, obviously, but when you put your phone number in, if you're on desktop, it texts your phone and then asks you to like opt in. Or if you're on mobile, it'll open up your messages and then you press send.
Okay.
But like if you're on desktop, it texts your phone and you have to reply Y for yes. Mm-hmm. So it's just like another just sticking point of like if the customer doesn't do that step, you don't get their phone number.
Yeah.
But now Postscript has an option where you put your phone number in, and then you know how like Shop Pay or any of those like authentication, you get a code and it puts you, it's like, what's the code that you just got texted, and it autofills. Mm-hmm. Now that's how they collect SMS, and they can opt in that way. So they don't have to text you. They don't have to reply Y. So it's like they put their phone number in, and then they send them a code, and you put the code in, but it automatically fills in because it automatically fills in if you're on your phone, but if you're on desktop, you just look at your phone and you put the code in.
Yeah.
And so far, the companies with like that were in beta, it's helped their list growth like tremendously.
Oh, interesting.
There's 3 brands that I know are using it, so you can like test the experience if you want. Jones Road Beauty, the makeup brand, is using it. I think Caraway Pans is using it. But I was already subscribed to both of those. So that I asked Twitter, like, does anyone know anyone else using it so I could test the experience? True Classic Teas is also doing it. So I went on True Classic Teas and tested the experience, and it is like really seamless.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I love like the Shop Pay one.
Yeah, it's easy. Well, Shop Pay is amazing because you forget your login for everything.
Yeah.
And there's every website you have a different login but if they use Shop Pay, you can just log in through your Shop Pay.
Yeah.
And do you know Shop Pay is like a Shopify?
No, but I could have assumed, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's nice. So anything that like literally makes the consumer's life easier is gold, because there's always so much sticking points, and especially with SMS, like what I've learned this last year or whatever, SMS is like the best way right now to get sales, because everyone opens up their text messages, but for email, you're just fighting to like hopefully be seen.
Yeah. Email's a hard one.
It is hard.
Not that I know anything.
Yeah, you know everything, Jackie. Okay, ad of the week. Cue the music, Jackie.
I'm not cueing any music when she says that.
Okay, cue the music, Jackie. This segment is sponsored by Motion, and Motion is an app that you can... I'm like thinking about it too much because I'm thinking about the music.
Making sure my chewing wasn't in there. Whoa.
So Motion is an app that helps you look at all of your ads and how they're performing and put them side by side so you can see what's working and what's not in like a very easy way. If you do media buying or you're putting ads out there, you know how hard it is to like look at why your ads or how your ads are performing like compared to each other. Motion helps you put that into a dashboard and look at everything so you can improve your ads and stop spending money on things that don't work. So this ad of the week is an ad from Factor Meals. And I feel like Factor Meals, I actually think they're owned by HelloFresh.
They are.
So
I'm pretty sure. Or maybe Blue Apron, but isn't Blue Apron owned by HelloFresh now? I know HelloFresh owns Home Chef. They're like acquiring all of them. But Factor is owned by HelloFresh, confirmed.
Confirmed. Okay. And their market that they're looking at is more like those like I would say like the health people. I feel like that when I first started seeing it, they were targeting like bodybuilders or
it makes sense.
Yeah. Or like someone who wants to meal prep but doesn't have time. But this is like your meal preps where obviously like HelloFresh is so nice, but like you still have to cook it. Mm-hmm. But I got served an ad that was one of those like ugly ads. So this ad is literally like someone took a poster board and wrote 4 reasons why you should do Factor over like your own meal prep. And it's honestly ugly as fuck. Like, but it looks more real, which is what is the theme is like people know when you're like an overproduced ad isn't always the best anymore. And frankly, it might be worse than. So to give you guys like consumers too, companies spend a lot of money spending on like photography or production or like things where in the past it might be like a commercial and like, yeah, commercials are like overproduced, but I'm actually interested to see if like commercials start to be like this, like ads where they're like
more
casual or they're ugly or like, I don't know if you guys have seen those ads where it's like a Post-it note on the product and it's like, buy me.
Yeah.
Like just written down, like buy me. These ugly ads work. Or maybe you have something, but it has like a typo in it. Like that would be a really good commercial actually.
Yeah.
Is like a typo in something that looks like highly produced and like they don't talk about it at all, but then like
It's just lingering there.
blatantly like a typo,
Yeah.
people will talk about that
Yeah.
stuff. So that's the ad of the week, and it just says like a get the offer, and it's a link to a landing page with, I don't even know what the offer is, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't even say the offer in the ad, which would be a cool thing to test with motion, because you could put one just like it is, but then one also saying what the offer is. Like they always do, I don't know, 7 meals free or something.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you could test how it is and then test with the offer, and then you can see like which one performs better.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about motion is that thumb scrolling thing where it tells you when the thumb stop of each ad, so you can like see where you're losing people, because if they only watch the first 3 seconds but the offer isn't until the end of it, like
exactly,
you might lose those viewers.
That customer you're trying to get from the offer. Yeah.
I used to order these a Chicago local one, and it was so good. It was called Eat Clean Chicago, and their meals were amazing. But it was like the same thing, but it was local to Chicago. Yeah. Eat Clean Chicago.
Would it deliver to you, or did you pick it up like at the...
They would deliver it, like they're like hand deliver it to you.
Okay.
It was like a little business that like, yeah, they had, since it was local to Chicago, they would like hand deliver it. And I also did another one who like someone I used to work with at GNC started a business, or maybe it was like his brother, but that one was really nice because they would deliver it to you in a like a freezer bag, and then each week you would just like put your freezer bag out in front of your door, and they would take the one from the week before and leave you another one, so that if you weren't picking it up that same day, it would stay cold, or that like second, like it got delivered during the day, you could it would stay like fresh.
Yeah.
I used to have them, the Eat Clean Chicago, I used to have them deliver it to my GNC, because I was like, I don't want it sitting outside. So to deliver it to my work.
Yeah. So clever of you, though.
Yep, it was. Oh. Have a Merry Christmas. Don't forget, our Christmas wish from Santa, your Santa, you guys listening, our Santa, is a review on whatever you're listening to this on. So do that, please. What, Jack?
No, this goes live the Thursday after Christmas.
Fuck.
I hope you had a Merry Christmas. But I'm saying like that will be like a slow week because Christmas is on a Monday.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Christmas because we usually film live.
Yeah.
Twitch is on Christmas.
Yeah.
Twitch is on Christmas.
This will be the Thursday after Christmas, so like hope everybody had a good Christmas.
Comment down below what you guys got for your... Oh, no. Actually, I would love to know what you guys bought due to an ad as like a gift for someone else. Tell us that.
Let us know.
Especially last minute. Oh, what we should have talked about is cut off strategy. Oh, my God. This like hurts my head. But like the strategy to remember to remind customers when to purchase before... like so that they get the gift.
I'm getting all of those texts and emails right now.
So it's like last day to purchase to get it in time for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm getting all of those.
I don't know why that date stresses me out so much. I think it's because I have so much CX PTSD, which is next episode we're going to be talking about all like CX strategy of 2023. Yeah, it's like scary to be like, we guarantee that you will get this before Christmas, but like you can't really guarantee because you don't know what's going to happen during delivery. So it scares me to like put that in writing.
Yeah, I actually got like a few texts today being like, order by like December 20th at 2 p.m. To get it.
Yeah.
Housekeeping. Follow us on everything.
Yeah.
All that stuff. I don't even know. I'm starting to get a little brain fried.
Oh, no.
But we got it. No, we got it.
We got this.
We got it. Okay. See y'all on the next stream, hopefully.
Catch you later, alligators.
No hard feelings. Bye, guys.
No hard feelings.